Today we're going to talk about available light photographers or natural light photographers. And I want to start the video by saying there is nothing wrong with preferring to shoot in available light. I myself actually prefer to shoot in available light. The longer my career has spanned, the more I've kind of moved toward the most simple setups to get the job done. I rarely employ fancy lighting setups. Here and there, I try to vary my flash output. So I'll try different things if I'm shooting an event, for example. I'll use two flashes. One is a key light, and then I'll use one for rim light, for detail shots, and that kind of thing. But I used to set up strobes and all this stuff, and it was really just to play. But the longer I've done this, I have shifted from playing to just making sure I'm feeling creative and getting the job done appropriately well, rather than trying to force a style into something. And what I mean is, as a photographer, you should have a toolbox, and you should have a full understanding of what tools you have, and then use the appropriate tool for the situation, rather than being limited to only having a screwdriver when you need an Allen wrench. And that's what we're looking at when we're talking about, oh, I only shoot available light, and that being code for I don't know anything about strobes, So I used to see a similar problem where you would have, it's essentially taking a weakness and trying to make it a strength by saying, hey, I'm a natural light photographer because it's superior to strobe lighting. And that's A, not true, and B, you're only saying it because you don't know anything about strobe lighting. It's kind of like when I was in school, and at UCLA, it was a conceptual art department, and you would have a lot of what I thought was BS art, and you would have people trying to explain their lack of knowledge as if it were intentional. For example, a situation I give all the time, you would get people that didn't know how to print, and so they would have these really blue prints. And they would say, well, it's blue to kind of demonstrate my somber blah, 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 blah. And a few of us would look around and be like, nah, bro, you just don't know how to print. Don't try to rationalize your lack of knowledge into a strength. It's just not true. All right, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys favor natural lighting? Do you guys understand strobe? Are you learning strobe? Do you think strobe opens up your creative possibility? I think it does, but ultimately, personally, I think that just because you can doesn't mean you should. So you should have options, and then you should think about what would be the best solution for the specific situation. All right, I'll see you guys soon.